Hello YouTubers, and welcome to our review channel. Today we're going to be doing a really special review, and it's for the SJCAM SJ6 Legend. In this review we're just going to show you the build of the Legend, the accessories, and then go through some of the menu options. Before we get started though, I want to remind you to like our video, also subscribe. And with that, let's get started. So here we can see we have the SJ6 Legend action camera, and then we actually have an external mic plugged into here. So this is the first SJCAM model to support external mic. Now this mic is an optional accessory, and I'll show you the packaging here. So it has a really long cable, which I like. And here's the packaging, and it says it's for the SJ6, SJ7, and SJ360. And it's an external mic with clip. And then we also have a longer neck version here, and this also has a clip on it as well. So we have two versions for the external mics. And again, these are optional accessories. So let me put this mic to the side, and now let's get to the good part, the actual unit. So we're going to show you the build of it. So here we can see we have a screen. Now this is the first SJ camera to have dual screen. So we have a 0.96-inch screen here, and then we have a 2-inch screen, touchscreen on the back. Now I was actually playing with this camera yesterday. I had a selfie stick and I was inside of a swimming pool, and this front screen really helps you to know if you're recording, when you're recording, the settings, and all that good stuff. So whenever you're taking pictures or photos, it will show you the information here in the settings. Here we have 3 indicator lights, which are also very useful. We have a 16 megapixel sensor in here, Panasonic, SJCAM logo. At the top we have the capture or snap button for taking pictures, another indicator light, and then on the side here we have a power button / select button, another indicator light, and a settings button. On the back again we have the 2-inch touchscreen, which is very useful. On the other side here we have a speaker, internal mic hole, micro HDMI port, mini HDMI, and we have a micro SD card slot here. So this is a Toshiba card, and it works just fine in here. The card does not come with the unit. At the bottom we have a screw place where you can basically attach your mounts or your selfie monopod. We have a battery hatchet or door here, and this SJ6 battery is a little bit different than the other SJCAM batteries, so just please keep that in mind if you're thinking of using your other SJCAM batteries with this unit. Make sure that your battery is compatible. And we have 1000 mAh battery, so this is actually larger than the previous 900 mAh batteries which SJCAM previously released. And I have to say, great battery life on this. I will actually will be uploading more footage. I was like in a swimming pool, and it lasted a long time. So great job SJCAM with the new battery. Okay, so this is the build of the unit. Now let me just show you. Well, we'll power it on since everyone probably wants to see that. So okay, and here we can see that's in still camera mode, video mode, so 4K at 24 frames per second. We'll power this back off, and you can see the SJCAM logo there, and we'll come back to that at the end of the video. So we'll go through the settings at the end. Okay, now let me show you the outer packaging just real quick. So here we can see SJ6 Legend Action Cam 2-inch touchscreen, 30 meters water resistant, and this camera does come with a waterproof case. So we actually played in the water with this yesterday, and it's definitely heavy duty. So great job SJCAM with that. Gyro stabilization, so this is good if you're using this as a like mounted on your bike or as a dash cam or on your aerial drone, because it helps level out the bumps, the up and down bumps. So gyro is not for sideways anti-shake, it's more for up and down stabilizing the bumps that you may have in the road or during your flight. 4K at 24 frames per second. Again, dual screens, and then on the side here we have the SJCAM app. Now, if the new app has not released yet, it's going to be really awesome. So stay tuned for this. The SJCAM app supports iOS and Android. On the packaging, you see that we have this in English, Russian, and I believe maybe Spanish or German. Wi-Fi, of course, and just here real quick you can pause your screen, and we'll maybe zoom in a little bit more here. So 16 megapixel Panasonic MN34-120 sensor, 166 degree angle, HD wide view angle. The 4K resolution is 2880 by 2160, and it says that it is interpolated. So it takes video in MOV or MP4. Image is a JPEG, and I believe that this will. I believe that I just see that it does support RAW as well. Okay, and then here we have some of the things that it includes. So we'll show you the accessories right now, real quick. Now, this is the classic white SJCAM packaging, the box, and I've actually already opened this up, and all these accessories will come in a baggie like this, but for the video's sake, I took some of the accessories out of the baggie. So let me show you the manual first, as they have a checklist of the accessories that this will come with. And again, we'll zoom in just a little bit more. Okay, so the chipset is a Novatech NTK 96660. And again, the Panasonic lens or sensor. Okay, here's all the language that it supports, and we'll go through that in a second. So this only weighs 82 grams. Over here we can see that. You can pause your screen and zoom in if you like. Okay, another cool thing that it supports, and it's an optional accessory, is a 2.4 gigahertz wireless remote control, and we'll show you that in a second. Now this supports up to 32 gigabyte memory cards, but also selected 64 gigabyte and 128 gigabyte memory cards, and we have a list on our forum on sjcamsj6.com, and also on, I believe, the dashcam forum of the compatible cards. So basically, please just make sure that you are using original cards and not fake cards that are readily available online. Here are some of the here's the build. It's basically what I showed you. So I think I may have missed this. There's actually a charge there's also 2 more indicator lights down here. So let's see. So down here there's a charge indicator light and light indicator. So on the top here, I don't know if you can see that, light indicator and the charge indicator. So there's basically 2 more indicator lights. Okay, let's put that to the side. Okay, now here is the list of the accessories, and I'll zoom in yet a little bit more. So waterproof case, the frame, which is this thing right here. So this is good for mounting onto your bicycle or onto your selfie stick when you do not want to have the back door. The back door kind of cancels out some of the noise, or the basically the audio. So if you use this frame mount, then it's good for that, or as a dash cam, any of those things. 360-degree arc mount. So here are basically all the accessories. I'll just basically push this manual to the side and just show you. So this manual, we have English, German, Russian, and I believe Chinese. Okay, so just real quick to show you some of the mounts. Rotation mount. Now this touch back door, it's pretty cool. It's like for when you're in the water, and you can actually use the touch screen when you're in the water. So it's really you can tell that you can touch it, but please be careful, like with the pressure that you assert to this. So this says waterproof up to 10 feet, or sorry, 10 meters, 3 meters, 10 feet, sorry. Touch functions do not work underwater, and extreme altitude and temperatures keep housing unlaid until use. Okay, so you can maybe pause your screen there. I think you could probably see that. More bracket mounts with 3M adhesive. We have a dust cloth. More adhesive mounts. We have a nice lens cover, which is good. Previously, SJCAM only included this for the SJ5000 series. So this is nice for protecting your lens. More mounts. And I'll just move the box over. So we have a bicycle frame mount. We have a charge cable / data cable, and again, I believe this is the mini USB, not micro USB. We have 2 SJCAM stickers here. Empower your dreams. Zoom out a little bit, and just some other mounts here. We have a flat mount, a base mount. Okay, so all pretty cool stuff. Okay, now there's one other, there's two other optional accessories which we kind of mentioned already. We have the wireless remote here, and we have a selfie monopod stick, SJCAM branded selfie monopod stick. Now this is pretty long. Both of these are sold separately, so this would, the wireless remote comes separate, and then or sold separately, and then the SJCAM monopod is also sold separately. Okay, so it's pretty long. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have about 2 more minutes, so we'll show you some of the menu options, and we have a 15-minute limit on this review, so try to go to the menus really quickly. Again, I want to remind you guys to like our video, also subscribe. Okay, so here are the still photo resolutions. Exposure time. Delay capture. Quality. Sharpness. White balance. So this touchscreen, it works really well. There are so many features and functions or settings on this. So again, RAW for photos only. Gyro is turned off by default. FOV, distortion correction. So this is kind of an anti-fisheye effect. So if you're flying FOV, if you're flying like aerial, then it will make sure that you don't get the fisheye distortion effect. Timestamp. So let's go back and still, and then this is going to video, and we go to settings, press the settings button, and we have resolutions here. So 4K at 24 frames per second, 2K at 30 frames per second. Okay, now we'll have to probably do like a second video of just only the menus, but you can see here that there's quite a few settings. So stay tuned, we'll do an in-depth review of that. Make sure to like our video, subscribe, and we'll be right back with a settings review.